Hi everyone, thank you and welcome back to my channel. uh, if you're looking to land a dream job, I've got some critical or advice for you, some crucial advice, I think is the better word for it. We all know the market is competitive, the job market is competitive, and sometimes the little things can make a huge difference in getting noticed by hiring managers. And one of those things is the cover letter. Now, I did make another video about cover letters on my SEO and how to get ahead with resumes channel, and I'm going to cover it here on my marketing channel as well, because essentially it is the same thing. You know, we're talking about cover letters because a cover letter allows you to take a slight competitive edge when it's done correctly. It's what most hiring managers are actually looking for, probably more so than an actual resume. So it's kind of weird. Cover letters matter because it is a brief discussion in terms of what it is that you do without it sounding like a biography. It highlights your passion for the role that you are applying for the field that you're in. And the cover letter also shows a hiring manager that your skills are aligned with what it is that they are currently looking for. Your qualifications and your experience are often listed on a cover letter, or I'm sorry, rather on the resume, but not necessarily, they should not necessarily be written in your cover letter, okay? So your cover letter should explain your personality, so to speak, your perspective. Why are you passionate about this particular role? Why are you passionate about a particular company? Why are you passionate about a particular field that you've been, for those of you who are seasoned employees? That's what you should be putting in your cover letter, okay? You want to put in even why you feel you are the best fit for a particular job that you're applying for. Hiring managers literally do look at cover letters, but they are not looking to read a biography. They are looking for key phrases like problem solving, passion for ABC. You know, they're looking for these kind of things to show that you, the person who's applying for this position, is genuinely interested in being invested in by being a member of this particular company. It also shows that you took the time to read their advertisement and that you are focused on getting that job, and that you're not just sending out a whole bunch of applications in its most generic form. Okay, now I'm actually guilty of doing that sometimes, because I just was looking for so many different places or so many different positions. I just kind of like threw out my thing, no cover letter, no nothing. Every once in a while I do actually write a cover letter if I'm, you know, like really passionate about a particular position. And the funny part is, I've noticed that when I do write those cover letters, somebody from the company actually does come and gives me a call, or they send me an email. Okay, you want to show via your cover letter that you can contribute to the company's goals. Okay, a hiring manager doesn't want to just know what you've done in the past. They also want to know, with the skills that you've accumulated, how can you solve problems going into the future, and how can you add value to their company going forward, going into the future. And so that's very important, to have that on in your cover letter. The cover letter also gives you an opportunity to showcase who you are beyond your resume. And a lot of times you can do that with simple words such as team player, you know. And although we look at it and we go, okay, big deal, team player. But depending on how you craft your sentences, you can actually show that you are unique in that respect because, wow, you know, you came from this background and you were able to do this and this and this. And it's not a whole biography, but it's written in such a way where it's concise. And it lets the hiring manager who's reading the cover letter go, oh, wow, this person really is a team player. Okay, they didn't just throw a buzzword in there so that it would be picked up and that's it. You want to have, while you're creating a cover letter, you want to make sure that your cover letter literally starts out with a very, very strong opening. And I think the best way to write the cover letter, I'm going to break it down into steps, is literally to start out with an opening paragraph where you introduce yourself very clearly. You state the position that you are applying for. And then you also use that first paragraph to grab the attention of the person who's going to be reading your cover letter with something interesting. So you might mention that you're excited about the job, or you may write a specific reason why you applied. You could even write a specific reason why you admire the company that you are applying to. Okay, this is something that definitely will grab someone's attention. It's not like, hey, I'm my name is Malka and I've got marketing experience and I'm applying for this position I saw posted on Indeed or wherever. No, your first paragraph should be saying things like, I'm Malka and I'm interested in the position of marketing director. I love this field. I have a passion for analysis. I have a passion for interacting with customers. I have a passion for showing business owners how their business is growing month to month. I enjoy sitting and talking with them, and in the role as a marketing director, I get to do that. I get to help a team of other professionals craft their skills so that they are efficient and that they are pleasant, that they're friendly when they're dealing with their customers. Wow, that's a lot to say. But you know what? Now that someone read that in my cover letter, the rest of everything else that I have to say, and even my resume, is going to look it's going to look very interesting. It's going to, it's going to be appealing. And that's what you really want. You want the company, the hiring manager, to say, ooh, this is a different employee. This is somebody different, because out of everybody who sent their resumes, yours started out with a great, strong start. Okay? Then after that, in the second paragraph, you want to highlight your skills and your experience as they align with the job description that you are responding to. So you'll use examples that are concrete on how you solved a problem and or achieved a specific goal in your previous roles. And this is when you show that you would be the perfect fit. Okay? In the next paragraph, which is the third paragraph, and it should be literally your closing paragraph, okay? You would express your enthusiasm for the opportunity to discuss how you can contribute to the team. You could let the hiring manager know that you're excited to further discuss your qualifications in an interview. I use it as a spot to thank whoever it is for considering me. And the point of the cover letter is to keep it concise. Those 3 paragraphs is more than enough space for you to say what you have to say and get their attention, and then finish with, hey, I'm enthusiastic about possibly talking about this, and so on and so forth, without overwhelming them. Because if you go longer than 3, maybe 4 paragraphs, they're going to be reading a whole long book, and that beats the purpose of having a cover letter. The other thing is, if you can, try to personalize your cover letter. And it's really, really hard sometimes to really personalize your cover letter. I've seen so many times when there's an advertisement placed and you're trying to get information about a company and you don't find the right person to send it to, so then you're stuck with going, dear hiring manager. If you can find a name for the hiring manager, do use that name in the greeting, okay? Try to personalize that letter as best as you can, versus to whom it may concern. One of the funny things that I've noticed in healthcare, especially, is that a lot of these companies, are mega corporations, and each individual facility may have a specific hiring manager, but usually you don't see that when you're looking through the information for the company. You'll see the corporation's information, but you will very rarely see information about the hiring manager of any specific spot. So again, you try your best to personalize it as best as you can. I would say you could personalize it even by saying, you know what, hey, I'm applying at such and such facility. This way you're showing them that you do know it's a mega corporation and they have facilities all over the South or all over the Midwest, but you're interested in your one spot in your one state. And they might have 5 places there, but you did your research and you know that besides from the ad, it's telling you that you're applying for spot 3 out of 5. And you would mention spot 3 out of 5 in your cover letter. This is one way of showing that you did take the time and you are attempting to personalize this as best as you can. So basically, to wrap it up, the power of a great cover letter is a way for you to highlight your passion. It highlights your skills. It shows that you are a good fit for the job in a way that your resume cannot. It also shows that in today's competitive market, you are willing to do something slightly different to stand out. Okay, that is a skill in its own right. You want to stand out, but you want to stand out in a way that is profitable, that it's beneficial. And having a very good cover letter, a very great cover letter, is definitely a way to do that. So thank you for watching my video. I hope you can now understand and see the power of a well-written cover letter, and that is something that you plan to incorporate in the future as you land your dream job. I hope you found this video very helpful and informative. Please remember to like and comment and subscribe for more career tips, solopreneur tips that I put on this channel rather. And also let me know in the comments if you have any cover letter tips of your own that you'd be willing to share with others. In the meantime, I look forward to seeing your thoughts. Good luck with your job search, and I'll see you next time in the video. Take care.